Hi, this is Kara Adams with my Hidden Treasure Moments podcast, and today I am actually filming from the beautiful Maui. So I'm going to move out so you can see. So beautiful, so peaceful. Okay, one caveat. I hate mosquitoes. Like, I get the biggest mosquito bites. Like, they get in, I think I'm allergic to them, so they get super huge. So it's the only part. I have one so far, and I'm super paranoid. So if you see me hit myself, it's because I think I'm getting, bit by a mosquito. But today's gonna be super quick. It's all about living a life you love. It's all about being thankful and being grateful for everything that you have. And really, that's where I'm at in my life right now. My husband and I were here in Maui. We came with a group, and it's really amazing. We got to meet some really, really great people. And it's like when you're open to saying yes to life, you do things a little differently. So I met this amazing group. They're with a women's travel club, inspirational, living a life you love group. And I met them on the first day because, I'm into getting to know people. And I met a fabulous woman named Katerina. And, we were both checking in, and she was saying how she was putting on this Hawaiian luxury retreat. And I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. And so she happened to tell me that they were going on what is it called? Goat yoga, that they were going on a goat yoga experience. And she invited me to participate. And usually the old Kara would have said, absolutely not. That is crazy. The goats are going to pee and poop on me. Like, why in the heck would I pay money to do that? But the enlightened Kara, the after cancer Kara, was like, absolutely. Why wouldn't I do goat yoga? That sounds amazing. And so I told all the group that I was with that I was going to do this thing, and they were like, oh my God, you're going to get abducted. But, as long as you're safe and you're making sure you're with, good people who aren't going to kill you, what's the worst that could happen? A little pee, a little poop. Hey. So I'm going to show you a picture so it'll pop up so you can see what it looked like. But it was actually awesome. It was a really fun adventure. It was something fun, something that I would probably maybe do again in my lifetime if someone else invited me to it. But it was really a good time. And then during my trip, Troy and I also got to know this amazing couple. We got to know... So see, I'm getting sidetracked by the bugs, but I'm just going to let it keep going. As long as I don't get bit, I'm okay. But we met, just an amazing couple, and we've gone to dinner, and we're going to get together afterwards. But, to be able to hang out with Dale and his wife, Natalie, has just been amazing. Like, getting to know when you open yourself up and you are honest and you're transparent, like, that's what comes back to you. And so we got to know about them. They got to know about us. Natalie read my book, and it really resonated with her, my book, Hidden Treasure. If you haven't read it yet, and it's something that you're interested in, you want to kind of catch and see what I'm up to, you can find it on Amazon. You can find it on my website. If you send me a letter and say, I can't afford to buy your book, I just want to make sure, I want to reach 1 million people. Woo! Okay, that was a butterfly. I want to reach 1 million people. I want the words, I want everything that has happened to me, my life experiences. I want those to reach out, and I want those to enlighten and to give people hope, no matter where they are in their lives, that things will get better, no matter how dark, no matter how low you seem to be, no matter where your finances are, no matter where your marriage is, no matter where you are in school, that there's always going to be a struggle before we get to kind of the great part, before we get to the amazingness of life. We have to struggle. Otherwise, how do you gauge, when things are good? How do you gauge when life is where it's supposed to be, when you should be thankful if you have nothing to compare it to? So for this episode, I really want to get into being thankful and the things that I'm thankful for. And the number one thing I'm thankful for is just being here on this earth, breathing, being thankful that, I am cancer free. May is my diagnosis anniversary month. So I was diagnosed May 3rd, 2016. And, May has seemed to be things that happen in, a lot of things have happened in May. My husband and I got married in May. This is I think today is actually our 12-year anniversary. So I'm thankful for, my husband. I'm thankful for literally everything that we've been through in our lives because, without all of the turmoil, without the infidelity, without the I do not like you right now moments, without the, the ability for us to grow and grow up together, I wouldn't be able to recognize the good. I wouldn't be able to recognize right now and how amazing, our relationship is. And not because oh, he's so handsome. I love you so much, baby. Oh, baby, you're so pretty. I love you too. Not that craziness, but it's when I am at my lowest or when I'm not being true to myself or I'm not believing in myself. I have someone that's Kara, wake up. This is what you do good. This is what you do good. This is what you do good. The laundry, that's what you need a little help on. You need someone who's going to be transparent and honest with you. Not just someone who's going to tell you what you want to hear, but someone who's going to tell you things that help you grow. And then on the opposite side, you don't want to have somebody who's constantly telling you, everything that's wrong with you and how you could be a better person. They have to ultimately love the inside, love you for who you are, and just together you guys grow and to become better people. So the first thing, I like going over three things I'm grateful for. So the first thing I'm grateful for is that I'm cancer free and that I'm living a life I love. The second thing I'm grateful for is the partnership with my husband and the fact that we are best friends. And it's hard and sometimes it gets ugly, but all the time we have each other's back and he's my best friend and I know that I'm his. The third thing I'm grateful for is community. I'm grateful for the fact that I got to go on and we got to go on this amazing trip. And when you get to know people and you're good to people and you're just transparent and you're not always out to what's in it for me, but that you truly show people that you're interested in who they are and getting to know them and, making sure that you do for them just like they do for you and that you create more of a partnership relationship, good comes out of it. There's no reason Troy and I should have been on this Hawaii trip. I'll get into all that later, but, just a lot of things had happened. I was no longer at my financial institution where it was a perk to be able to come on vacations like this. I wasn't, I'm not doing big advertising dollars right now. And it didn't matter. We're still here on this amazing vacation. We're staying at the Fairmont Kealani in Maui. And it's just gorgeous. And we're just thankful for every day. But we're also getting to know and developing relationships with the other people that are here. So that, next year, if we're not on this trip and we're not on it with this advertising company, that, there's still an option for maybe us to be able to go on vacation with one of the amazing couples that we met. So that next thing, that third thing that I'm grateful for is community. It's being able to open myself up for Troy and I to be able to develop relationships with other like-minded people, other like-minded couples. If you find that you're always hanging out with people and you are kind of the best of the group, Like, you're doing the most, you're working the hardest. You know, they don't challenge you to develop yourself and to be greater and to do more in the world than you are, then maybe you're not playing on a large enough field. Maybe you're playing yourself small just so that you can feel big with the company that you're in. If you don't feel like, man, you know, this person is really working, like, I gotta work a little harder, I gotta do a little more for my world, I've gotta have more impact, you know, then maybe you need to get out, meet a couple more people, make yourself uncomfortable. Because, you know, knives sharpen knives. If you're the only sharp one out of your girlfriends, if you're the only sharp couple, you know, doing big things in the world, maybe you got to look around and broaden your horizons, because that's what it's about. It's not about being comfortable with the people that you're around, but making sure that there's growth in every opportunity and every relationship, that you're growing and becoming more and continuing to learn. So that third thing is community. So, you know, if I were to recap and go back over it, the first thing I'm grateful for is being on this earth and breathing, being able to see these beautiful scenes and being able to really breathe in Hawaii. Like, that's number one. I'm so grateful for that. The second thing I'm grateful for is that my husband and I made it 12 years. Like, if you read my book, you would know, like, how the hell did they do that? But we did it. So that we've made it 12 years. He's still my best friend. The third thing I'm grateful for is community, developing relationships with like-minded people who are really on this earth to change it, to affect it in a positive way, and to make sure that we're all doing big, amazing things in the world. So this episode of Hidden Treasure Moments podcast is shorter than most, but I just wanted to make sure I took time out to really speak to you from my heart. I hope that you like it. I hope I did not get bit up too much. I'm a little itchy under my boobie. So I know things aren't, hopefully the mosquitoes didn't get me too bad. But until we meet again, please remember to watch the show on Thursdays at 10:30. From 10:30 to 11:30, please communicate, please share. You know, I'd love to get to know you, so comment. I always answer my own comments, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. I'm gonna let the waves play a little bit because they're absolutely amazing. So, like they say, aloha.